Why do most people fail at? I also want to do a video on why a lot of people who do go viral also fail afterwards. So the biggest thing is that when you're starting your niche or you're starting your channel, you have to understand that most people don't have a clue as to whether or not this is going to work. So you do kind of need to go trial and error. And what I can tell you is that in the first, let's say, 40 videos, if you haven't had one do over 150,000 views, chances are you're probably not in the right niche for building a strong engagement following. Some people will hit a one-off and they'll just hit like 20 million on one video, and then the next they're like a couple thousand here, a couple thousand there, and they're just like, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what I'm doing different. And they try to keep going back to that same format, but it's only that one specific video's format that is working. So what you want to do is you definitely want to go into a niche where you're going to be able to select a lot of different kinds of avenues and videos and information. The best thing right now that does well on all social platforms is information. People want information. They want to take as much information as they can in order to, turn that into something that might be profitable, right? Because when you have valuable information and you can give that to somebody, you can create profit. And I think that a lot of people who want to go viral, most of them are either in it for, I don't know, if you're in it for the fame, I would say don't do it. But I think that if you're going to be using social platforms and stuff like that, it should be to probably, hopefully, either educate people or in somehow, benefit you, right? And when it comes to social platforms and stuff like that, there's really not a lot of benefit that you can take from it yourself. And that's why I think the best way to benefit from it is probably bringing in some income, because these are not platforms that you want to be on if you just want to see what your friends are doing and stuff like that. You're wasting time. And when you waste time, you're unproductive. And then, you don't create anything for yourself. So get out there, get a camera, use your phone, whatever it might be. Start creating is the biggest thing at the beginning. You don't have to have the best videos to have strong engagement and a following. You just have to be either yourself interesting or have interesting topics to talk about. And that's the biggest thing. You can talk about that kind of stuff. You can have something interesting in your life, whether it's your lifestyle with your cars, whether it's your lifestyle with how you cook food. There's got to be some sort of you though that is unique from your competitors that are in your niche. So that's the biggest thing, is where is your uniqueness from the next person? And don't say you're not unique and you don't know what it is. A lot of the times, if you can't figure out how to be unique yourself, you just got to be yourself. And you will naturally become unique from your competitors, because nobody is you. And at the end of the day, that is the best thing you have in order to become viral, is what is so uniquely different about yourself from everybody else. And that's where that basically stems from. Now, we're going to start off with the most obvious stuff: consistency. Going viral, it's all about consistency. 2, you cannot expect to go viral if you're just posting when you want to. You will not. And I know this kind of goes with consistency, but I'm telling you right now, at the beginning, you have to post 5 times a week. You have to get an account rolling and stuff like that. You really want to do that, because now if somebody liked your video, let's say for example on Monday they liked your video, and then they were scrolling and you had a video that came out on Tuesday or Thursday or Friday or whatever, it might pop up for them again. They might not necessarily not follow you, but now they've seen a second one of your videos. Chances are by the 3rd time one of your videos pop up for them, they're probably going to start to follow you more. So that's really what you want out of this, is the algorithm works in a certain way that it's going to start to show the same people who engaged or who watched your video from start to finish. I know me, I don't like a lot of stuff when I'm scrolling. All right, I don't like a lot of stuff when I'm exploring for video ideas and stuff like that. But if I find a creator that I like, usually the algorithm is pretty smart, because it knows that I watched it from start to finish. So now the next time that creator comes out with a video and I'm starting to scroll, a day or 2 or 3 after, that same creator is going to pop up for me, and I'm going to be like, you know what, that's another really good video he did or she did. And now, boom, follow, done. That is the key to getting people to follow you, and that's how you constantly keep going viral, is because they're going to show those people who liked your video or watched it to the end or somehow engaged with it, saved it, whatever. They're going to show it to them again down the road. And then eventually those people turn into followers. And then what happens is now you have a loyal following. Now you have people who are engaged with your videos. They're not people who are just going to, you know, scroll and like and go. That's the worst thing you want. You don't want your family following you at the beginning, because I know what they're going to do. They're going to be like, oh yeah, Jeffrey posted today, and they're going to double tap and keep scrolling. They watched 1.5 seconds of your video. The algorithm hates that, hates it. Those kinds of people who are going to follow you, make sure they don't, okay? Unless it's like your boyfriend or your girlfriend following you, and you know that they're going to watch the thing to the end, explain to them, hey, dummy, please watch it to the end. And they're probably gonna do that. So that's my best advice with going viral. Make sure that those are the key things. Consistency. Make sure you don't have people who know you are following you because they're just gonna, like I said, double tap, quick, go through it. And then 40 days. Give yourself 40 days with this stuff, guys. I'm telling you right now, if you have videos though that are like at the beginning starting to already get 1,000 views, 100 likes on those, and another good rule of thumb if you want to know that you're in the right niche, is typically 1 like equals 10 views. If you have this ratio down, perfect. So if you have 1,000 views, you should have 100 likes. This is the best ratio you can have to know whether or not you're in the right niche. Let's say you have 1,000 views, you want 10 saves. So for every 100 views, you want 1 save. Those are the ratios you want to watch. And again, you know, with shares, I would say it's probably similar to saves, maybe a little less you don't need, but like if you can get it around the same, chances are you're going to definitely go viral on one of your videos, and like they're going to start to hit, and they're just going to keep going boom, 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 and it happens fast. And if you're one of those kinds of creators, because at the end of the day, that's the other thing, is you want people to share your content. You want it to be something that people are going to share, and then it might have somebody else now that engages with it, and they're going to be interested in it, because if people are sharing your content, they're probably sharing it to people who are actually going to be interested in what they're sending them to. You understand? So like it's getting sent to them because this person who's sending them a message, I know if I send a DM or like a post to somebody, it's because I know they're going to be interested in it. So they're going to react to it. They're going to watch it from start to finish. They're going to be, your best reactions are going to come from those people who get those messages of your video, because those are actually going to be people who are specifically probably going to be interested in it. And the key is to get those people to react, because if they react, that is just going to do this for you. I'm telling you right now, because it's literally being sent to a person that should engage with it, and the algorithm loves that. So that is the key. Guys, that's my video for today. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'll be doing more videos like this. Thank you.